So basically today, just gonna go over the basics how to get a fire started. I just finished packing all my stuff there. Everything's in that bag. Probably gonna take one of the Voyagers out for a ride just so it's a little easier to get around. And yeah. So, as you can see, the slide's all fired up, ready to go. I'm gonna head inside now and get my stuff on. I'll catch you in a few. So, gear's all on, as you can see. So, I'm gonna back out the slide and got my helmet on and my mitts, and we'll be about ready to go into the bush, start this fire. See, like, I like these machines because they have the right amount of power, right, for work, and you can tow pretty easily with them. But they also got the right amount of kick for you to go play around with in a snowbank or something like that. I like these machines here. And voila, this is my home away from home. I don't even remember when I built this. I built this a long time ago with a couple of my buddies, but we made it. So I ended up making it to camp. I got all my stuff there. Everything's packed in there. I got water, I got my saw, I got a lighter in my back pocket. This is my cabin I made. I don't even know how long ago. It's there. It keeps you out of the wind, you know what I mean? So to start this fire, I'll start by grabbing just small pieces of like dead dry wood, almost something like this. And then if I can break it up into tinier pieces and kind of have like build like a nice little base with it, so it'll have like, how do I explain this? It'll have like almost vents going through my pile, so oxygen can travel through it and it can give air to my fire. And yeah, so I'll go ahead, I'll start that, and I'll report back later. So actually, I want to show you guys something before I continue. So, because regardless, like, I know there's not much like nice powdery snow like this right here in this spot, but there is still snow on the ground regardless. So basically, to avoid the problem of my fire getting cold or having water come into my wood, I'm building like a little base almost. This isn't my actual pile. This is just my base for my fire. So that way I can stack the rest of my kindling on top of it, and maybe I brought a fold of newspaper. I can cut up some newspaper, put some in between my kindling and my base, and that way it'll burn way better because it's not directly on the snow. So I'll report back when I'm done that. It's also a good thing to keep in mind too, when you're going out to look for firewood and all that, to make sure that your wood is That's not breaking. Whew, it's stubborn, eh? There we go. It's a good thing to keep in mind too, that when you're going out to find your wood, it's important to make sure that there's no water in it or on it, and that it is dead. And normally you could tell if your wood's dead or not if you look and it has a very, almost like a raw, dry kind of color to it. Because if you break your wood open and you see any kind of like green inside of it, almost as if the wood looks stained with green, then you actually just broke apart a live tree. And not only have you found bad burning wood, but you've also wrecked a perfectly good tree that could have sustained the environment for, well, God knows how long. So just a good thing to keep in mind is to be careful when you're looking for your wood. Make sure you have dead wood. And that's all I have to say for now until I get my fire going.